slice of key lime.
It's your third piece.
Well, I'm celebrating today, Gramps. It's the first time in my life that I'm not taking flack for being the hothead of the family.
I'm not hothead.
Says the hothead. Well, don't get me wrong. I support what you did, 100%.
Me too.
Cut it out.
Right, because we wouldn't want to hear from cops at this table how they feel about my collar, would we?
Your arrest wasn't the issue, the manner of your arrest was.
Anybody want to hear what I think about it?
Not really.
Well, it's like your broken window theory. You know, you see somebody doing damage to a property, you start to think, okay, nobody cares about it, so more people start to do damage to the property. Same thing with cops.
That's a bit of a stretch.
No, he's got a point. Every day you hear another story about a cop being harassed for just doing their job, and eventually it becomes accepted practice to harass cops.
Exactly right.
Not if cops arrest violators when it happens, within the confines of the law, and without malice.
I say an eye for an eye.
Makes the whole world blind.
Exactly. We don't have the luxury of breaking rules to make a point.
Right, so just a different set of rules for us. Is that it?
Exactly right.
Cops should be held to a higher standard.
And what about DAs? Should they be held to a higher standard too?
Yeah.
Really? So how come when a cop makes a mistake, they're crucified in the media, they lose their jobs, and there's no room for human error? But when a DA makes a mistake, nothing happens to them.
That's right. You see stories all the time about people being locked up for years, and then it turns out that they are innocent.
Yeah. What happens to the DA in those circumstances, sis? They apologize? No, they don't even bother to apologize. They just move on with their lives.
No one moves on from a wrongful prosecution, Danny, and all we have are the facts, not crystal balls.
You know, Sean, the broken windows theory about cops, it also applies to old people. Did you know that? Yeah. See, if someone thinks a certain group of people is broken, then it makes it seem like no one cares about them, which sends the message that you can violate them without any repercussion.
You have something you want to say to me?
I just said it.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
This is for you.
What's that?
Wheatgrass.
When did you get so healthy?
Not me, I got double shot of espresso. But for you, I got the most disgusting thing I could find on the menu. I figured you'll love it.
What are you really doing here?
The DNA results came back, belonged to a Malcolm Scott. Known drug dealer and drug user, he's in prison for 2 other murders.
Anything else?
The gun of the 2 other murders he's in for matches the gun that killed Muhammad Aiken.
So Darnell's innocent.
Looks that way.